How's it going, everyone? Before you hit that dislike button, hear me out. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Blazing needs to shut down. Now, when I said this on Twitter the other day, I was mostly kind of just joking, and even now I still am to some extent, but it needs to shut down, if not at least temporarily. I think that it should shut down temporarily, and it's because there's a lot of things right now on Blazing that just seems like it's gonna shut down regardless, so I would be okay with them shutting down temporarily or permanently maybe, but regardless of that, I think temporary is something we can all agree on, and it would only make sense. So first of all, let's just go over the things that I talked about in the last video when I was talking about Blazing, and that's just pretty much that this game is no longer really free to play viable for a lot of people. You can normally get up to 300 to 400 pearls every month. I've been free to play for 2 years, but now you can't really do that. There's nothing really in the game that allows you to really do that. The only ways you can possibly get pearls are from doing your dailies every day, which is 4 pearls every day. That's still not bad. That's 120 pearls every month, so that's like 3 steps, but that's nothing compared to what we normally get. You can still play PvP for now. I wouldn't be surprised if they take away the rewards from that as well, because we don't even get Kage League units anymore, so there's that. And then at the same time, you have Phantom Castle, which doesn't give you too many, and they don't even give you a new Phantom Castle unit or extra pearls compared to how they normally did as well. So aside from the pearl like value and it being free to play, the fact that there's no content as well in general just sucks. Like I said, no new Phantom Castle units anymore, no new Kage League units anymore, no new emergency mission units pretty much anymore, no super impact units anymore. The only content that we've gotten that's brand new aside from PvP is a new Blazing Festival, which I love, don't get me wrong, and we still have Blazing Bash. But again, without being able to get pearls, what's the point? And they have been rolling out part 1 units, which I think are cool, but especially without a super impact, honestly, there's real no point to go ahead and get these units, except for because there's nothing else to do. Like this Naruto, I summoned for him, but I only did that for video's sake. Like if I was actually playing this game, I wouldn't summon for him. There's no point. There are so many better heart type units that are out there, and that's why these part 1 units kind of came out at a bad time. We're in the 4th year of Blazing, and there's nothing to do. This was the wrong time to go ahead and add these, because there's just no point to really summon for them if you're being smart. So there's that, but at the same time, I think they're doing a good job with the units. I just think that they messed up with the timing, and because of the lack of content, there's nothing to do. And there's so many things they could do, man. Like go back to giving us super impacts, go back to giving us emergency missions, something like that. The gear system that everybody's been talking about, you know, will we finally get that? I don't even know at this point. It would be cool. It would bring some hype. Start giving us some more 7 stars as well that are old units. The last time we had a 7-star that was an old unit was back during the summer in the form of Madara. Kakashi and Madara, 2 of the coolest 7 stars in the game in my opinion, because they're not extremely pay to win like the other ones are, and you actually had a chance at getting them, and for long time players like myself, you were rewarded for having these, which is amazing. So I think that those are the 2 coolest 7 stars in my opinion, if I'm being real with you, just because of that alone. Like I like how they did those with the rest of the 7 stars. I don't like how they did those. It made them sloppy, and it made the game a lot less free to play friendly. So with that said, give us some old units that are going to be free to play again. And again, the big focus of this video is that Blazing needs to shut down, if not very temporarily, man. I mean, if you look at JP, there is nothing this week. They extended the day to Wednesday, and then they didn't even add anything. Like they're extending maintenances, and they're not even giving you anything new whatsoever. So if it's going to be a dead week where they literally didn't add a single thing, why not just shut down? Shut down temporarily, go ahead and do whatever it is you need to work on stuff. Although really, like, I don't see what the big deal is. Like they can't add normal stuff at all. Like even if it is the pandemic or everything like that, then okay, go ahead and shut down temporarily. I don't see how that would be a problem. Like right now on JP, this week was dead. They will be getting Ninja Road and everything going forward, and then next week on Global, which is coming in like 2 days, it's gonna be a dead week even more. There's nothing to do at all, so why not just shut down, take your time, go ahead and fix things. I feel like that would be a really good thing, because right now there's nothing to do and it sucks. At the same time though, even though I was joking on Twitter the other day, I kind of am down for a permanent shutdown, man. Like I know it would hurt my channel, especially because it's the only thing that I can upload that gets a decent amount of views, but I don't really care. I think this game is pretty pointless at this point. I still enjoy like the Naruto aspect of it, and I still think it's the best Naruto game out right now that gets continuous updates. Let me say that again. I think it's the best Naruto game out right now that currently gets updates. Ninja Tribes was kind of trash, if that's just my opinion, but nobody really watches it on YouTube or uploads on YouTube or anything like that. And Ninja Voltage isn't a bad game. I just never really liked it. I feel like like a lot of people didn't as well. Shinobi Collections is only in JP. So yeah, this is the best Naruto game that we have right now that gets continuous updates, but even that's starting to go away. Obviously, it's not a really great Naruto game in compared to other ones like Storm 4 and a lot of those other console ones. And I guess it's not really fair to compare it because this is a mobile game, but what I'm saying is this is a really good Naruto game. It's just it's gone past its expiration, man. So at this point I would love to see the developers work on something else, because they make some of the most amazing artwork for Naruto that I've seen in the whole franchise. Like, if I'm being real with you, I love Storm 4's artwork, but like this artwork, man, for a mobile game too, like it's beautiful. Like, they do such a great job, and it sucks that their talent is being wasted on a game that's 4 years old that doesn't have anything really to it and that's dying. So I would really love to see the artists and just the creators behind this game, because I feel like this is a really fun game too. It definitely has my favorite gameplay. Like, I love Grand Cross, don't get me wrong, but I don't like the gameplay mechanics of it because it kind of relies on luck with which card you're gonna get. Sometimes you can get screwed over by not getting any cards for a single unit. That's just how that gameplay is. It has its ups and downs just like Blazing does, but I really like Blazing's gameplay. I really do. I've always liked that. That's what got me into it at first, and it's simple yet clean at the same time. So I think that Blazing has a really good concept, but it's been kicked to death, man. Like, and it's just been done to death, and it needs to just move on. We need to all move on, and I would love to see the developers work on something else. Maybe they are, who knows? Maybe that could be why. But I think they need to shut this down, then go focus on that, or just shut down temporarily. Like I said, like, you can't really argue that they shouldn't shut down temporarily. You can't argue that because there's nothing to do anyway, and they're not adding anything, so why not give them a breather, you know? Give them the benefit of the doubt, let them add something new, because there's nothing to do for a player like me. They haven't updated the new missions in a while. We haven't gotten a new super impact in like 2 months, which sucks, and it's just rough. Or even longer than that. No, it's been like 4 to 5 months. So it's a mess, man. But I do wholeheartedly believe that Blazing needs to shut down. I definitely do. Just for temporarily right now, permanent thing, I wouldn't mind it. I'm gonna probably try to start uploading Grand Cross more, just because it's the only other gacha game I'm really playing. But we'll see. I mean, I want to make Blazing content. There's just nothing to do, guys. So there's that, and it sucks. But let me know what you guys think. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys say. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.